You're lying in bed replaying the conversation again and again. The text they sent, the look on their face, the thing you wish you didn't say, and suddenly your whole relationship feels different. Like something's wrong, like you need to fix it right now. But then, funny, you wake up tomorrow and it doesn't even feel true anymore. You've been trying to fix yourself for years, trying to control your thoughts, trying to feel better, trying to figure yourself out. When your mind feels anxious or stuck, it's easy to assume something is wrong with you. But what if the opposite is true? What if you're not broken? Your mind is not broken, and it's actually working exactly the way it's designed to. In this video, I'm going to share with you 4 truths about how your mind really works and why seeing them can change the way you experience all these stressful moments. My name's Wendy. I've coached many people from stress to peace of mind to clarity and happiness. This is the work I do every day. It's the work that jazzes me up. All right, let's break this down. You know that moment when your partner says something small and it hits way harder than it should? Or a message from your boss comes in and suddenly your whole mood drops? You start reading into it, replaying it, questioning what it means. But then later on, nothing actually changes in your life and it just doesn't feel like a big deal anymore. Nothing in your life has changed. What has changed? Why did it matter so much then and now it doesn't matter at all? Think of it this way. Our thoughts are like weather, in the sky. They blow in, they feel real. A storm rolls through and it's hard to see anything else. But the weather isn't the whole story because underneath the weather, there's something else, the sky. Your state of mind is like the sky. Thought is like the weather. Your state of mind is the space that all of your thoughts move through and through you. And when the sky is clear, even a difficult thought just passes through. Thoughts always do. They move, always. And when it's overcast, everything looks gray. When you're in a low mood, everything looks gray. Every thought feels heavier, feels more real, hurts more, is more urgent. And here's what matters. The weather doesn't change the sky. The sky is always there. So when your state of mind, when you're in a low mood, your thinking looks real, looks true. It feels real and true, but it isn't. It's just weather. And most people, when the storm hits, they try to solve the problem or the relationship or the situation. And they try to solve it from this stormy, chaotic place. And if that's true, then something to think about is, why does your mind sometimes clear on its own without you doing anything or fixing anything? You know what it's like to go over the same conversation again and again. What you should have said, what did they mean? And then the next day, without doing anything at all, without anything changing in your life, it feels lighter and clearer. And it's not because you solved anything. It's because your mind settled, your thoughts settled. They move through, they always do. And the more you try to force clarity and think about it and think some more, the more stirred up your thinking becomes. It's kind of like a snow globe. When you shake it, it all clouds up. And when you leave it alone, it clears. And our mind is fascinating. It already knows how to reset without us doing anything. So if our mind can settle on its own, then what are we actually reacting to in the moment when everything feels so real or hurts so much or feels so sad? If a thought can show up without you doing anything, which they do all the time, and leave without you doing anything, and they do all the time, they can't be who you are. You are not your thoughts. And most of the time, dare I say, all of the time, your thoughts are not true. But most of us don't see that. We treat every thought like it means something, like it's God speaking. So we fight it, or we analyze it, or we try to fix them all day long. When the truth is, thoughts come, they feel real, and they pass. And none of that defines you. And as you begin to see that, something even bigger starts to come into question. You know what this turns into over time. When you're trying harder, trying to say the right thing, always fixing what feels off in your relationship, at work, in your own head. It feels like if you don't, like always try to do something, things are going to fall apart. But what if nothing is broken? What if what you're experiencing is just your mind doing what minds do? Thinking, settling. Well-being isn't something that we have to work at. It's what is already there. When our thinking quiets down, we have access to wisdom, to well-being, happiness, peace of mind, always close at hand. Which for me means this: I'm not trying to become okay. I am okay. And as we begin living this way, something deeper changes. You can tell when someone's fully present and when their thinking has pulled them somewhere else. And that noticing, long before anything is said. In the next video, I'm going to show you the moment someone checks out of a relationship and why most of us miss it. This could be something useful for you to watch. Thanks for being here today.